Hello, I'm Principal Mark Brown of Headwaters Academy. In the first of our Authentic Math and Science series, we're here visiting the grounds of Beaver Valley Maple. Appropriately located right here in the Beaver Valley, we're about a quarter mile from my house, and right now we're looking at the beautiful maple trees that Beaver Valley Maple taps. We're going to go out, we're going to learn more about the operation in the next series of episodes, and from there, we'll see where that math in the classroom becomes useful. From here on top of this lookout, we're looking at one of the main forests that Beaver Valley Maple taps. The Bruce Trail runs through here on that ridge, and it's about 30 to 33 acres, and we're looking at about 3,400 taps. Maple syrup's journey begins right here with the beautiful maple tree. The sap that's located within it is the key to making maple syrup. There are sugars that the tree uses for its own development, and it stores these sugars down in the root system during the winter. And it's in the springtime, when the temperature preferably is -5 in the evening and +5 in the daytime, that we see sap start to flow and head back up the tree in order to be used to produce leaves and to help the growth for the coming year. The tree itself is not hurt by tapping. Numerous studies have been done to make sure that when we put the number of taps in that we do, that we're not taking too much sugars from the tree. There is a guideline, and Beaver Valley Maple is certified organic, so we have to go by very stringent guidelines. And that guideline is that we have 1 tap for every 9 inches of diameter on the tree. This particular tree appears to have a diameter of about 2 feet or 24 inches. We're at a unique spot in the woods here at Beaver Valley Maple, because from here we can actually see 3 different main lines. They're the black tubing that is running up and down the river valleys, and there's one there, and we can see one right there, and one over here to the right. And you'll note that the main lines all run up the hills, okay, and everything from the main line goes up, and these are called the lateral lines. Those are the blue and the green lines that we can see. And mostly blue lines that we can see on the shot right now. But if we pan around again, we will see that at this particular location, we also have a boundary between green line and blue line, with some green line right in there. And that green line is 3/16 of an inch and is used where the slope is greater. And the blue line, which we can see directly in front of us right here, is 5/16 of an inch. The 5/16 line tends to have about 5 to 7 taps per lateral, while the green line tends to have 10 to 15. And finally we come up here to where we can see looped up right now, because it's the off season, is the drop. Because it's the off season, this drop is looped up right here, as I said. And what happens with this, we can see that there's no tap on here at the moment. This particular drop line will go up, and it will be tapped into the tree with a spout. The spouts that we are using are one-way valves, and they're not in yet. Will be a link on the side of this video to look at the research to do with one-way check valves in the woods. This completes Maple Podcast number 1. We look forward to showing you where the sap goes after it leaves the trees in our next episode. This completes Maple Podcast number 1. We look forward to showing you where the sap goes after it leaves the trees in our next episode.